Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Glenn Harrison and welcome to this week's segment of Why. This is where we take just a few minutes to answer some of the most common health-related questions that I see in my office every day. So the question is, and I get this a lot, Dr. Harrison, how do I slow down my aging? It seems like nobody wants to get old. I get it. We always want to stay young forever, but it's normal, it's natural, and we can age gracefully. We've all seen those people that prematurely age, right? And there's many things that happen and cause that, but the goal is to age gracefully and not prematurely age. I think that's the conversation that the conversation should be about. So there's lots of things that make us age faster or appear to age faster. A big one is your mind. Do you have a young mind or do you have an old mind? And what creates the sensation or the mindset of, oh, I'm old versus, I'm not old, I'm vibrant and all of this. Health is a big player in that. Mindset is as well. So you have to control your health first. If you're achy and have pain and disorders and dysfunction, naturally you're going to feel older. So you have to take care of your health. There's a few simple things I'm going to talk about that I think can turn it around. One is your foods, of course. If you're eating real foods and staying away from processed foods, that'll drastically change your complexion, especially if you pull out sugars and high simple carbohydrate foods. If you pull out the simple carbohydrates and the sugars and the processed foods, you will drastically change your complexion just in a matter of months. I've seen it. I see it every day in my office. We see our patients. One physical thing that we see first is their complexions change. So you can do that. That can change your complexion, and that's just what we're seeing on the outside. Your outside is a result of what's going on inside your body. So heal your skin from the inside. Another thing is pull away from the alcohol. Alcohol consumption, I don't care if it's red wine and we've heard about it, helps your heart. No, it doesn't. There's really bizarre studies showing that it can support heart health, but it's in micro amounts, not massive quantities. So alcohol will change your complexion and the way you feel and age you prematurely. And recreational drugs, and that includes smoking. Smoking will do that as well. Pharmaceuticals will also age you prematurely. So you want to be able to control all those and reduce all those or even eliminate those when possible. Also, supplementation with fish oil or consuming a lot of deep saltwater fish. Freshwater fish doesn't have the same effect, but if you consume a lot of that deep seawater fish, you'll actually change your makeup. You see some of the oldest living humans are, in the Orient, they're consuming a lot of fish. Or you could just consume 3 to 4 grams of high quality fish oil every day, and that'll give you one heck of a start. So that's one thing you can do. And then also high quality fats. If you look at cultures that consume a lot of olive oils and avocado oils and all of that, in Europe, you will see their complexion is amazing. Their skin is amazing. Their physique it tends to be much better than what we see here in North America. And then look at the cultures that consume a lot of antioxidants, bright fruits and vegetables. You'll see that in a lot of the Caribbean and places like that. Just look at the Hawaiians. Their skin tends to be much better. So look at those cultures and see what they're doing and implement that in your life, and you will drastically change your skin, your makeup, and everything in your body. Those are very helpful pieces that anybody can implement. But don't forget about your mindset. You probably, everybody knows somebody that went through a lot of emotional stress or had a terrible mindset and prematurely aged. It seems like they turn gray overnight. I get it, that happens. Do everything in your power and your control of everything in your life, even if you feel like you're not, to get rid of emotional stressors, toxic people, toxic jobs, toxic relationships. Get that out of your life. That will literally kill you. Get that out of your life. Okay, we only live one life and we have to enjoy it. We have to do everything we can. So we'll focus on that. That will destroy you. Another thing is, maybe the most important thing, is be curious. I'm fascinated with this topic. It's one of those things that I don't study enough, but I'm always looking into it and researching it. If you look at little kids and toddlers and all, they're fascinated and interested in everything. That's because their brain is growing and it's learning and it's trying, and it keeps them young. But if you look at adults, even seniors, 90-year-olds, even 100-year-olds, if they're interested in things, they're always happy. They're always, and they live to 100, they live to 110, all of that, because they're fascinated with something. But curiosity isn't an easy thing to do when you're an adult. You have to find interests, and you have to explore and find things that you're interested in. And that motivates you to keep pursuing it. So find something you're interested in. If you're not interested in anything, you got to find something quickly. You can't just go to work and eat and sleep and work and eat and sleep. That is not, maybe it's an interest of yours, but if you're curious, if you pursue something you're curious about, it promotes motivation. If you have motivation, it promotes behavior changes and seeking out new things. So you can do this at any age, but you have to pursue it and follow it and explore. And if you don't have anything that you're interested in and curious about, go and find something, because it feeds it. And our brains actually change from it. And instead of just waiting for another day to go by, we're actually looking for more hours in a day to pursue, or to pursue those interests even more. So curiosity. Pursue it, figure it out, find it, and make it happen. So anyway, I hope that was helpful on aging and how to age gracefully and healthy with a healthy mind. I look forward to talking to you next day, where we're going to answer the why to another health-related question. With that being said, I'm Dr. Harrison, and I look forward to seeing you next day. Have a great night.